like an option when you putting them first. Ain't showing too much love to folks will only make it worse. I ain't asking for the world, I just need somebody solid. I need to feel the love, are we up, sir, are we rockin'? Be them niggas you call brother, them the ones that cross you out. How the fuck you think the ops got the location to your house? I ain't trying to kill the mood, yeah man, I just know what's up. And that hoe you like the fuck will be the bitch to set you up. That's why I'm solo, ducking smoke, yeah, but I keep a pole though. 5% when I slide in this photo, but I get lonely with nowhere to go though. Go though. It'll be nice to have a person, somebody that's more than worth it. A real friend, no, I don't need them to be perfect. A real friend, no, I don't need them to be perfect. I just need to feel the love on the surface. Yeah, the love on the surface. Yeah, a real friend. Yeah. They love to treat you like an option when you putting them first. Ain't showing too much love to folks will only make it worse. I ain't asking for the world, I just need somebody solid. I need to feel the love, are we up, sir, are we rockin'? I be chilled, not for real until I get in my feelings. And I wanna give my heart away, but I can't take them serious. And my trust fucked up, but it didn't start that way. Yeah, I care, but I can't let them see it on my face. My heart's no longer on my sleeve. I'm dodging vulnerability. My energy protects my enemy from my friends who move like enemies. For real, my heart's no longer on my sleeve. I'm dodging vulnerability. My energy protects my enemy from friends who move like enemies. They love to treat you like an option, but showing too much love to folks will only make it worse. I ain't asking, I just need somebody solid. Are we us or are we rockin'? Yeah. Tell me. Yeah.
I cannot
Are we
forget
us
this.
or are we rockin'?
Listen up to me, Zach, now. But at least it got through the whole song before it messed up. How's everybody doing tonight? But I saw one too many articles, so we go over a couple of things. Yo, I saw this a couple of minutes ago. It popped up on my feed on my phone because my phone give me news updates, and I hollered. Hold on, let me switch tabs. Boom. This big musty, dusty ninja here, Michael Tremaine Jackson, doctor in disguise, arrested, extradited back to upstate after nationwide search. What did he do? What did he do, y'all? The Travelers Rest Police Department said after a long nationwide search involving multiple police agencies in South Carolina and Florida, including the U.S. Marshals, a wanted upstate man has been arrested. Hey, Nick Wibble, Aces. What's happening with your baby? Oh, goodness. Hold on, I'm getting back to the right tab. Officials said an investigation began in September of 2022 when a man wearing a lab coat disguise followed a fragile 75-year-old woman around a Walmart in Travelers Rest. After stalking her down multiple aisles, he was able to steal her wallet and leave the store in a white Ford Expedition. Now, I said, this is bad. Then I kept reading. According to police, the suspect, Michael Tremaine Jackson, used the woman's 3 stolen credit cards to buy $200 prepaid Visa cards and used them in Charleston. Greenwood police reported an identical theft in their city, and both departments obtained arrest warrants for Jackson. Officials said Jackson was arrested on his warrants in Orlando, Florida area in June. He was held in the Lake County Detention Center in Florida until his formal waiver of extradition. On July 1st, Greenwood police went to Florida and executed their warrants. Police said Jackson was brought back to the Greenwood County Detention Center on July 2nd. There are over multiple agencies, including the Travelers Rest Police Department, and police mentioned Jackson also had outstanding warrants in Aiken County, South Carolina, and the state of Georgia. So then you say, Shabo, yummy. So then you say, I said self, and myself said, they say he done did this before. So then I found this one right before I went live. Some may call this foreshadowing. We call it excellent police work. And this is from 2020, July 2020. Some of you may remember this stupid is and stupid does shirt that was worn by a woman of interest in regards to a theft. We are happy to announce that both the man and woman of interest have been arrested. Michael Tremaine Jackson and Tanisha Evelyn Sally Bell, she got 4 names, entered the Publix grocery store in Cane Bay and were responsible for the theft of an 86-year-old woman's wallet. The duo then cashed a $500 stolen check from the victim's wallet at another location in Berkeley County. Jackson and Bell are facing charges of criminal conspiracy and petite larceny. Jackson is also facing an additional charge of forgery. Jackson had previously been charged with similar incidents in South Carolina and possibly Florida. So every time they arrest him, every time they get him, they like, yeah, he known for doing. So apparently Sally Bell learned her lesson after the first one, I guess. This is ridiculous. Then he got on a shirt saying, just do it. Oh, Lord. Either way, I said this is worse than Dr. Love. Remember Dr. Love? The one down in Florida, the little boy down in Florida pretending to be a doctor. He just putting on a lab coat and going to the store and pushing up. Is he some kin to his son? Pushing old ladies over. I can't with these people. But it's been a whole lot of foolishness going on out in the real world and on the internet. Folk done lost their minds. Telling you. No, you ain't tripping, Shabo. It's orange. It's like a bad dye job. Like he tried to dye it blonde, but it kind of turned reddish, blondish. And one of his eyes is bigger than the other one right there. And now I looked, I say, now who in the right mind would confuse him with a doctor? But look like this year, he done took the dye, he done let the dye grow out the beard. But this is it's running around pushing over elderly women, taking their stuff, stealing credit cards and writing bad checks. This is some BS. I don't even know why they left the blurb that he was. Hey, thought he had. You know what? I ain't with y'all. Then the other one, cause We got the fake videos, but I'm gonna do some research and put together a whole video about that one. These folk out here doing the most. But then there's y'all gonna have to pick which topic y'all want me to do research on next, because it's a couple of contenders. Okay. So it's a poly thing on TikTok. And apparently they a whole mess. We could do that. Or we could do the storage room couple. Oh, I know what you're talking about. And there's the fake psychic that just got sued for sitting up there accusing people of shit they ain't do. Excuse me. And Shabo, ain't they? I was sitting up here. I'm like, who goes to somebody's house to get some veneers put in their teeth? But people, if you can come up with $5,000 to go to somebody's house to get some fake veneers, you could have took that to the dentist and started on your healthy gum journey. And then this fool not only has a TikTok, but he got a YouTube too. And then his girl got her OnlyFans. So to recap for those that wasn't here the first time we talked about this hot steamy mess. Okay. About 2 years ago, probably closer to 3 now, this couple, this black guy and this white girl, were staying in a storage room. You know you ain't supposed to stay in those. They was basically living in the storage room, sneaking around. And this Mensa candidate decided that he wanted to put this on social media. What anybody could predict happened. The guy that owns the storage place found out and expeditiously kicked them out. So they've been not homeless, they say, but houseless for the past 2 years, because he was staying with his parents. She was staying with her parents. He broke up with his baby mama and went back to his daddy's house. His daddy stay up there. His mama stay in, like, I don't know where his mama stayed, but he went to go stay with his dad or whatever. He was sneaking old girl in. And the dad ended up running into her in the middle of the night, and he didn't want her in his house no more after that, because he was like, he didn't like the way he met her. You know how old school people is. So then they expeditiously packed up their little stuff and trekked over to her house. I don't know what happened over there, but she dropped out of college. She dropped out of community college where her mom was helping her pay. And her mom was like, you can't just sit in my house and do nothing. They rented a Tesla to go DoorDash. Talking about, oh, you ain't smart. You renting a Tesla to go do DoorDash. You don't see them doing that too much anymore. Then fast forward, they was in a tent in the woods. Now they from Philly, mind you. They was in a tent in the woods, and in the wintertime it started snowing or whatever. They put on the pity party online. One of the charities around there, when it helped them, they spent like $2,000 and something on them. And then they found out these folk got to go fund me with about $5,000 or $6,000 collected. So she was like, y'all don't need help like that because y'all got savings. You know, when people go to homeless shelters, they don't have savings. I said, best friend Rob, you must not have been looking long enough, baby. But they got kicked out of the home. The lady didn't pay. They was no aces. But he was working at a hotel, and then instead of putting the food out for the people paying for the hotel rooms like he was supposed to, he was putting it out at odd times when he knew wasn't nobody gonna be there, and then he was cooking extra food, and then he was taking all of it with him. He got caught, and he eventually got fired from there too. They supposedly in the woods, but the grass is cut. Internet rumor is that they are staying in her parents' backyard. Yeah, Ace, they was taking the whole, like, hold on, I'm finna show the TikTok. But they was taking whole, it wasn't like he was taking it dead off the sheet pans out the oven. Long enough to cool down a little bit so it wouldn't melt the plastic and throwing them dead in there. So this a couple of days ago, she went on. How you homeless and go on vacation? I'm confused. Homeless, houseless, whatever you want to call it. But she went on vacation with her family to Chicago. So she back though. It's a little friend that stops by now. And oh, it's somebody, of course, it's somebody recording the foolishness. So he got a TikTok too. He didn't get a lot of it, but he got enough that we can see what's going on because it's been some mess. I told y'all the last time we talked about that. He was up there in a dress. I didn't think he was gonna snatch it down, but he did. He ain't got it on in the videos that guy got, but he's talking about it. Okay. Mm, when you live outside with your girlfriend. This was 6 hours ago. They have cell phones, and I have never seen anybody. They got a whole little camping site. It's not like they homeless. They got a little camping site going and stuff. They got to be in somebody's backyard. But they got too much stuff to be homeless. You got a PS5, you got a laptop. Both of y'all got cell phones. And then it makes it hard to keep track of what's going on because he sits up here and he reposts the same stuff over and over and over again like it's new, trying to bait new people in.
Yo.
Got soaked in here last night.
Now it's sad that people will sit up here and click on foolishness so fast, but they do. Yeah, TV, a flat screen TV, and an Xbox. Good looking cases. See, look at all this stuff. Multiple pairs of shoes. They got storage containers. Uh, one of them big old 10-gallon things of water.
We not getting a job. It sound like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it work without a job, and you still gotta work a 9 to 5,
That ain't
pushing
it.
40 hours plus a week. That's on you. Don't get mad at us because we found a way to circumvent this shit and get out the system and get out the matrix.
Shit.
We living in a tent, paying no rent,
We don't need
saving
no
up
job.
money
Send us
every
y'all money
single
from
month,
y'all
more money
job.
than the average American could ever think to save. Y'all jealous because me and my girlfriend found a way to circumvent paying rent. So don't get upset with us and tell us that we need to get it. I got fired from this hotel for taking home leftover food. I was allowed to take it at first, and then they changed their mind due to poor management. Being homeless, I took it anyway because I'm not going to let good food go to waste. I was being very sneaky about it until I got caught posting it online. The video got so popular.
I was being very sneaky about it. And then they say homeless and starving. This one right here pissed me off. You got a whole sandwich. You done made chicken breast for the sandwich. Then you turn around and put pepperoni and turkey or chicken or whatever. That's not starving. Not even close. Every time you see them, they got a cooler full of food. They ain't nowhere near starving. This is disrespectful to people that really are starving.
I got fired from this hotel for taking home leftover food. They told me I was allowed and then changed their mind. I posted it on social media. It got so popular that my boss found out about it because people were emailing my job saying I was stealing food, when in reality I'm homeless, and I was told.
Bruh, I didn't know. See, cheap like hack from the summer to stay cool. And she got. Did I mention she got an OnlyFans, y'all?
We have been homeless for 2 years. We trying to get an RV. We not trying to get an apartment and a house. You're tripping. You trying to get a house?
What's going on?
You're tripping. You trying to get an apartment? You're.
Let me pause this for a minute. What's going on in Philly right now? Because this is where they at. They in Philly. But they in the woods in the good section of Philly behind her daddy house or at his homeboy house, one of the two. What's going on in Philly right now? They are basically running homeless people off of Kensington. I think that's the name of Kensington. And they sitting up here doing this mess. Then he be calling her all kind of disrespectful names, be calling her fat and shit. Where was we here? We was at the one after this. Somebody said they be killing me in the comments though. Cheap life hack for someone to stay cool. Turn the AC on and chill in my bedroom.
He trying to get
And he
armed.
keep posting the same stuff, and then he go live and spaz out. Hold on, we gonna get to that though. Yo, something must have
This
been
is
wrong
not
with
our
Taylor
land.
Butane the other day because he scrambled eggs for like 20 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It took him like 20 minutes to scramble some eggs. Then he turned around and cooked.
Let's go out front, shall we?
Sitting up there playing in that food, talking about I ain't hungry. They were like, now that food nasty, ain't it? And let's go out front. They got a Schwinn bicycle.
What's up?
They got a table stand, chairs. Homeless people don't carry around all this stuff. That's the definition of homeless.
Yo, no way.
That's crazy. There's no way.
I be hooking this joint up.
This really pisses
My
me
baby
off.
is the best. Always cooking for me.
Yeah, Aces, that's pretty much it. Her out there carrying pallets, like wood pallets,
This is why home.
and he wasn't carrying shit but the camera. Here it go. When you're homeless and make your girl do the heavy work. Every time you turn around, she the one doing the heavy lifting. Girl, you could be houseless by yourself because you do everything anyway. Calling these fools foolishness to call them foolishness. Girl, it's somebody out there that wants you, that won't make you live in the wood. She did these too. He just following her back and forth for a 1 minute video. How long did it tell her to take her care of that shit out there? Look at this mess. If she like it, I love it.
And that's how it's done, boys.
There's a hole in the tent.
Hey, what are you doing?
Getting some new furniture
See, look
so
at
that I
all
can
that
be more organized over
they got
there.
out there.
So we got this
Coolers full of
Xbox set up
food and stuff. They
here.
better hope a bat don't run up on his ass.
Ooh, look at the power.
They got a
64,
power
90.
bank out there. Do you know every time you hear something about homeless people, it's by some of their
Life is
stuff
good
getting
though. I
stolen?
want y'all to see that life is great. Your life is great too.
Yeah, this is the setup. I'm about to put my Wi-Fi. Oh,
Yeah, this video went from
Wi-Fi
day to
attached to this,
night.
using my hotspot. Okay, so I just turned it on. Let's see if it works.
And this is when they were staying in the storage unit. She's steady cooking, but they starving, y'all.
I keep the lock on the door. So when managers.
They had and then
This is why homelessness.
food from the hotel.
What tiers of homelessness looks like on us?
They look a hot mess. That's what
Before
they
our
look.
parents kicked us out.
She 22 and he 28, so he might be 29 now and she 23. A homeless to avoid rent. That's the truest thing. And then he thinks he's homeless. Says he makes 10. He changes the numbers up. One day he'll say $10,000 a month off of TikTok. The next time he'll say $5,000 a month off of TikTok. But let's get off of his page and let's get to the folk that's following him around. So, they got the shit. This is from last night, I
She's
think.
white and she a girl because y'all look at women like they can't handle shit. They're inferior, remember? In society, women are considered inferior. So the fact that she making videos with me, and we doing it together, this shit is so much more hot and popular. It's on fire. People going crazy. Oh,
Hey,
she's
Bo, they
leave
out there
him.
camping
She
and
should
her
leave
daddy
him and all that
or
stuff.
they
See, that's the
friends.
thing. I'm riding that
One of the
wave.
two.
It did something to
And
my
the boy
ego
talking
a
about,
little
don't get
bit.
it twisted.
And
I
was
ain't
you know what?
homeless.
Ride that
Nigga,
wave
you out there
and
with the
understand
homeless.
why this
Alleged
shit is
hom-
more famous. Because Brianna is the reason why the views is going up extra
Glamping
high.
is
Because
not
she's a
supposed to
woman.
be
She shouldn't
long
be out here in the
term.
woods with me.
What is that?
She shouldn't be out in the woods
Bootleg
anyway. Because
glamping?
women can't handle shit. So I've accepted the fact that Brianna is the reason why I'm even like so popular anyway.
He
I've
acknowledges
accepted
the fact that this
that. And
woman
it's
is
cool.
why he get people
It's
concerned
fine.
for her.
I love
They
Brianna. I'm
concerned
using
that she's
Brianna.
gonna
I
get
use Brianna. We
pregnant
all use people. We use
and
people
then
for
they gonna be out
transactions.
there. He
Don't you
already
buy a
has a
product and they give you money?
son
Y'all using each
by
other. If y'all
the baby
using each other
mama
for
he was
mutual,
staying
if a
with. So
mutual relationship is
apparently,
fine. If it's a mutual relationship, it's fine.
I
Use
looked
people.
him
It's
up
okay. We all use people.
and
Using people has a
I found
negative
a LinkedIn
connotation,
where he
but
was
we all
working at
use everybody.
McDonald's.
It's okay. Who is you talking to?
Look, can you let go of my face? What is you doing?
Come here.
If I can crank the volume on this up a little bit.
Yeah. Just accept when you're wrong. Right.
Just accept when you're wrong.
Me and Brianna spent $300 on food, $190 for the variety.
There's somebody in the comments. He was reading out how much they spend, and they was like, "That's like $1,300 a month."
$500 for my son, $200 on transportation like Ubers and
Right,
and
Aces.
rental cars. We take showers at Planet Fitness.
I have owned 2 homes.
And any leftover
I'm
money
single
is going
though.
into savings.
You know, I get an RV. I ain't living in no damn woods though. And when I decide to go rent a house or whatever, that's what I'm gonna do.
She's gonna set up the tent today, and I'm just gonna watch.
See, she gonna set up the tension.
We
You
gotta
see
cut
how
this
she turned
tree
around
down.
and looked at him?
Not turned down. Look what she just did. My girl knows how to set up a tent. I'm watching and observing and learning.
What do they call that? Mechanized
help her,
incompetence?
Even though I
Where
don't know how
you
to set
just
up a
act
tent.
like you don't know something
do
to the
help her.
point that somebody, fine, I'll do it myself.
Dirty hoe. I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't homeless, but you already know, bro. We gotta do what we can, bro. We gotta grind. You feel me? This is what it is.
Yeah, everybody struggles.
Yeah.
Exactly. Me and Brianna, we're just really struggling, and y'all saying we chose this and stuff. Like,
Yo, Aces, that took me straight out. That ninja was washing in the mouth, but I say, you know what?
y'all on here talking
I don't
shit,
even want to think about
See,
it.
here's the crazy thing. I could really be upset. Like,
I do not want to think about it. That's nasty. All them germs.
in your shoes.
That's the
Exactly.
same mop
That's why I
bucket
say
he
homeless
wasn't
is
used to
real.
clean up the place that he said
Why
already looked
is that?
clean.
Why is that like a flex to be from the hood and like? Because that's like you go through struggle. With homeless people, it's
When she cook, it don't seem to take that long. When he cook, it's a whole circus. I'm telling you, he scrambled them eggs for like 20 minutes.
more of a struggle. So why is that not a flex? But being in the streets ain't cool and good, right? But why can I say that's a flex and that's strength? I'm pushing through adversity. There's people that chose to stay in the hood, stay in the streets, but y'all still represent. Y'all still represent them, and like that's
Wait.
to be from the hood and from the streets. I feel you, bro. I've been in your shoes. See, some people.
What it say?
I don't get.
I don't know who that is. Lord.
No, I'm not gay. I just like attention because I know I love women. I know what
No,
I
I'm not gay. I just
That
like
would be
attention.
All you gotta do is stop giving a fuck about what people think. And your boundaries, when they open up like that, when you got a lot of boundaries, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Who cares about shit? Look, see? I'm not gay. I know what I like. I know what make me bust every night. Look.
Yo, he was out there bathing in the rain the other day.
You don't believe me?
Aces.
Fine, but watch me do this. I'm not gay. Look at the views going up. Look at the views. Oh. Let me chill out if I get kicked.
This is what he does when his girl is gone. He just sit there and spaz out.
Listen to this song. I made the beat.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, BM, what's happening? Yo, he had on a whole dress, Aces, and he put that up there as his screen pick, and he was like, it's not gay to wear dresses.
Fuck.
And then he took that shit right back down.
Fuck. That shit broke. I said, put up in. Yeah, broke the line. I said, put up in. To that spot.
This is what he be
I said, put up in. That's my guap. I said, put up in. But they thought, yeah, I just put up, yeah, I just put up, performance on my soda, perform like that, it's over, I'm crazy, I'm bipolar, let's get it
Cool
going.
words have never been spoken.
Yeah, everything I'm doing is the better.
Could be, Aces.
Everything I'm doing is the better than you. Bitch, I'm on the spot, I'm going higher than you. I'm here on the spot, flying higher than you. I
He on
just
some kind of
I'm
drug.
more money than you. I just been high, I'm more drunky than you. What's the song? What you saying? No, tell me. Yeah, what you saying? You giving no fucks, no got no respect. Yeah, okay, that's cool, I leave your ass on red. I'm pulling up in Tonka's, bitch, that's what I said. I'm pulling up in Tonka's, bitch, that's what I said. Yeah, brand new diamonds, yeah, these new begins. I just walked up with the fire sitting inside my... Who gonna wanna get in the studio with me? Like, yo, what's up, Future? What's up? What's up, Future? What's up, Yeet? What's up? Wanna get in the studio with me?
Hey, Khalil.
What's up, Drake? What's up, Kendrick? Get in the studio with me, dog. What are you talking about?
I
My
don't
shit
think
is
they want to
hard.
be in the studio with you.
Zesty.
Not doing all that.
Keep forgetting.
This was from this is from 3 days ago. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, Friday, Thursday. This is like right after she came back from Chicago from vacation.
They're the bottle sound.
And somebody in the comments said he said earlier he was using you. Shadow.
Do that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. Look, inside, this is how I feel. Had to get it out. Oh, shit. Y'all really like my music.
He been wearing them Pippi Longstocking and ponytails for like
That's how I
3-4 days. That was since Brianna left.
I was holding it in, see? Cause y'all like my music.
He'll just do anything for a view. Literally anything.
Ooh, I'm hype. Oh, y'all like
He
it.
mad when the comments get too tough and put it on sub-only mode. And there's my friend.
Oh, shit. Let me see it.
Nick, a hole.
Yeah, you can use water. Water's fine. Water's actually healthy. This is trash, by the way. You need to trash out right here. What's up, y'all? Oh shit, my bad. that was just for college. The thing on the ground, crack.
This is what he was doing while
I
he
think I'm
was
not
gone.
homeless. Fucking prove it. Y'all watching me, y'all have no clue, bitch. Clue, bitch. You're clueless. You're clueless, you're clueless. You have no clue what I'm going through. What I'm going through. And I got a big fat boo, and she really loved me too. She loved me too. And I got
Somebody say, do they live in the woods?
like
If
glue.
so, why is the grass cut beside him?
Oh, Brianna, hey. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
She was gone for like 2 days and everybody was like,
Hey,
she ain't
baby.
coming back. She done made a run for it. Da, 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 boom, boom, boom.
This could be my last song. I just like to heard asking what I mean.
You notice he wearing the same pants all these days. Yeah, this dude. Somebody said that bird bath didn't work. I think that's when he was outside, but yeah.
See, I needed a
He
shower
wore them
bad. My
clothes for
arms
like
are
3
stinking.
days after that, yo.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I could shower at the gym, but I don't. That's like all the way over there. It's far. Come here. Come over here with me. Can y'all see me from that far? Gotta do what you gotta do.
Aces. I think this is when she was gone. It's like, but what won't you do for a social media check?
I own this land. I cut.
It's like, come on, you gotta stop this.
She shaped me in the man I am today, I really can't deny it. I love you, baby. Her ass is so damn fucking big, I use it to identify her.
I own this land. I cut the grass. You know what? I got a lawnmower. I cut the grass. A lawnmower in the back. It's in the back. See, I fooled y'all. Ha ha ha. Fooled you. Fooled you. My girlfriend left. No, Brianna, it sucks. My girlfriend went to Chicago without me. Thank you. 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 Thank you.
And look how he acts. Just a hot mess.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And they have thousands of people watching them.
I appreciate you so
Like, what are you watching for them to crash out?
Thank you, thank you.
And then once they get enough hits, they take it off sub only mode.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, 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 thank you. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
They got pillows and shit. Sure they ain't went live again. Yeah, see, here go where he was sitting up there stealing at work. Hi, peace and welcome. See, he was taking it dead off them trays and putting it in the trash can. That means it didn't even make it to the floor. He had a whole video up with the boss going off on him, telling him he was stealing food. They got a GoFundMe. They done made about, hold on, let me see. I ain't even gonna guesstimate. They done got 622. Is this a new one? I thought they had more than that. Created February 2024.
Sometimes I can't, but I've been told I need to breathe. This life ain't something for someone like.
Trying to see.
I got fired.
Well, hold on, let's switch over to their YouTube because they had a Q&A and a mukbang combined. Kind of shit is this? But here we go.
She white and she a girl because y'all look at women like they can't handle shit. They're inferior, remember? In society, women are considered inferior. So the fact that she making videos
Shadow, he was recording in secret while the boss was going off on him about stealing the food, and he was telling him, you ain't putting the food out on time, on the proper timing, and then on top of that, he was cooking extra.
And we doing it together. This shit's so much more hot and popular. It's on fire. People going crazy. Oh, she homeless with him? She should leave him and all that stuff. See, that's the thing. I'm riding that wave. It did something to my ego a little bit, but I was like, you know what? Ride that wave.
Peter Griffin.
And understand why the shit is more.
Oh, come on. You've been doing good. Don't start with that mess.
She white and she a girl because y'all look at women like they can't handle shit. They're inferior, remember? In society, women are considered inferior. So the fact that she making videos with me and we doing it together, this shit's so much more hot and popular. It's on fire. People going crazy. Oh, she homeless with him? She should leave him and all that stuff.
Cause she's
that's
22
the thing. I'm riding that
28.
wave. It did something to my ego a little bit, but I was like, you know what? Ride that wave and understand why this shit is more famous.
Wait, look how she looked at him when he said that though.
And understand why this shit is more famous. Because Brianna is the reason why the views is going up extra high, because she's a woman. She shouldn't be out here in the woods with me. She shouldn't be out in the woods anyway, because women can't handle shit. So I've accepted the fact that Brianna is the reason why I'm even like so popular anyway. I've accepted that, and it's cool.
See, look,
it's cool. It's fine. I love Brianna. I'm using Brianna. I use Brianna. We all use people. We use people for transactions. Don't you buy a product and they give you money, y'all using each other. If y'all using each other for mutual, if a mutual relationship, it's fine. If it's a mutual relationship, it's fine. Use people. It's okay. We all use people. Using people has a negative connotation, but we all use everybody. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with using people. It's just if you're using somebody and they're not on the same page as you, that's messed up. But we all use everybody. Everybody uses everybody. So stop that he using her. Yeah, I'm using her for fame. I'm using her for love too. And many other things. I'm using her for attention, for healing. This is my baby, man.
Yeah, you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
Gotta watch out for raccoons. I got my water gun, look.
Oh, it's a citronella camera.
Let us see the nails. They're press-on nails. I think they're pretty. They are cute. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Them raccoons don't want to mess with me. They're gonna get shot with a water gun.
They don't kill.
Do you want kids together? Yes.
Oh.
We want 2 kids and twin girls running my family, and I genuinely believe that's what I'm gonna have. So
You shut it.
So please pray for me. What do you mean shut it?
No, them. They're telling me shut up. You just want to hear Brianna talk? You guys don't want to hear me talk? You guys are mean.
I want to hear you talk. I didn't.
Yo, Ace, it'd be different if they was going through hard times together, but she doing all the heavy lifting. From what everybody seem to understand, they staying in her daddy backyard. You know, when it's stuff to be picked up and moved, she has to do it. He sit over there, oh, I don't know how to do this, show me how. Now, this is not equal, but he close to 30 and she closer to being in high school.
Get my nails done. I use press-on nails, like I said, that I got for my birthday. Literally like done.
You guys are mean.
Because she talking in a monotone though.
I didn't get my nails done. I used press-on nails, like I said, that I got for my birthday. Literally like 6 months ago. Not that it's your business.
This a raccoon be out there fucking their food up.
What's the occasion? We had a family party yesterday. Or no, the day before yesterday.
I don't get too comfortable now, because these raccoons can come anytime. Anytime. And they'll walk up like this, they'll be like,
hey, Will.
and they be quiet, they robbers. They'll swipe.
The homeless storage couple. She looked miserable. It's like, why did you even go back out there with him? It's like, you was in Chicago, you was probably having a good time with your family. And then you have to go back to the woods. Or her mom's backyard, excuse me.
Do y'all have a P.O. box? Not yet. They're really expensive. And
you pay for a P.O. box for like 6 months.
Try to keep things that we don't necessarily need.
Rubbery.
For a budget.
You hear that?
Yeah. Bugs not too bad out there. I mean, they are pretty bad, but we have this like, bugs not.
You hear that?
Yeah. Right, Aces.
Bugs not too bad out there. I mean, they are pretty bad, but we have this like thing, and we have bug spray.
It's an off like.
He made the girl homeless, Will T. He talked her into going to school. When she stopped going to school, her mama was like, y'all can't lay up in my house all day. And they've been out in the backyard ever since. Well, no, they went to the storage unit for a little while, but I think that was some kind of setup.
It keeps the bugs away.
And like what it looked like is they got a couple of before videos where they showing pictures of her in her room. So it looked like most of that furniture was probably hers. And I don't know if she just took it back to the house or what.
Candle.
Yes, the nails. They're press-on nails that I've had for months. What are you guys eating? Chicken. Buffalo chicken and fries. The Cashapp is linked in our.
No, I'm saying
Cashapp is linked in our bio.
We make videos and pictures.
They heating up some Buffalo Wild Wings
stuff. Follow her on her service. If you want to find my wife, my girlfriend, go to my TikTok, Miss Bunny. Maybe if you keep talking about it, bringing attention to it. Look at you. Report.
They say they houseless, Will T. They say they houseless, but they staying in a tent with most stuff that I've ever seen a homeless person with. And then he could be home with his father, but his father don't want her in the house because he walked up on her in the middle of the night and he said he ain't like the way they met. And I don't blame him. How you gonna meet your son's girlfriend in the bathroom hallway in the middle of the night scaring the shit out of people? He got a TikTok, he got a YouTube, they got an IG, she got an OnlyFans. Baby.
Report.
Hey, guess what? I just said that in your ear. You're the one who's saying it out loud, so you're the one who's bringing attention to it. Wow. Did you get got or what?
Chemo, bro.
Who is you talking to?
Look, can you let go of my face? What is you doing?
He was staying with his baby mama because he has a son. And they broke up. And he went back to his father's house. And sometime shortly after that, he met her. He was sneaking her in. Daddy found out. He didn't kick him out, but he told him he couldn't bring her back over there no more. So he went with her to her mama's house. Her mama owned her own business. So she was going to community college, and she dropped out of community college, sitting up in the house with him. No, they went viral for getting for living in a storage unit. Well, T, we just going over it because it's some mess on you. It's some mess on the internet. But they did this Q&A the other night when she came back from Chicago.
Sorry. Come here. Sorry.
You ain't had nothing better to say, so you gonna do that.
They panhandling on the internet, basically.
Just accept when you're wrong.
Alright. We're homeless, y'all. Living outside. Living outside. If it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be making anything. What? Did you not see the video I just dropped? Where I am
You probably did,
doing all the cleaning?
Why are you like that? How you gonna ask me that question in front of them? Okay.
Back your hands up off it. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Burning that daggone chicken up.
What's up with y'all? What time is it, babe?
I don't know. Again.
Daddy digging in it, Khalil.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yes.
But now all of a sudden, all the fries gone.
How do y'all shower? Planet Fitness.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, they was scrambling some eggs the other day. That shit too. It had to take at least 20 minutes because I kept going back in the group chat talking about it. These niggas still scrambling these eggs.
What are you staring at? Comments. How did y'all meet? A mutual friend. Can I live with you? No. My boy Munchin.
Hey, yo, you want to know something? I wouldn't get nearly as many views if it wasn't for Brianna. Brianna is the only reason why I'm even famous like that.
No, you famous because you was sitting up there living in the homeless shelter. She was making a tomato onion sandwich. That's why you went so-called famous. It ain't even, people be killing me. They get 5,000 views and swear they done went viral. This part too. Ain't it though? Straight up pathetic.
You gonna cook? Yeah. They have survival skills.
It's hard to get an apartment and don't want one anyway because our income from TikTok and YouTube might change. If that happens, I'll need to get a job. Balancing a job, an apartment, and supporting my son would be tough, especially with inflation these days. So staying homeless right now is saving us enough money to get an RV, which is a more stable option. LT, he could be. This is the newest internet homosexual panhandling.
Most of you couldn't make it one day in your shoes. Exactly. That's why I say homelessness is a what? Not people talking about street cred. Why is that like a flex to be from the hood and like, because that's like you go through struggle. With homeless people, that's a struggle.
You want to be internet famous, Khalil? That's all it is.
Rep these rappers. Y'all listen to these rappers. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And homelessness is worse. It's more of a struggle. So why is that not a flex? But being in the streets ain't cool and good, right? Why can I say that's a flex and that's strength? I'm pushing through adversity. There's people that chose to stay in the hood, stay in the street, because y'all still rep them and like that's cool to be from the hood and from the streets. I feel, bro, I've been in your shoes. See, some people get it. Slump dog green. People have been through all that shit, bro. Like,
Real. I'm a real person. You gotta be real, bro. We just gotta be real. Everybody a human, bro. Respect. Number one.
do you choose to be homeless? Me and Brianna are choosing to get out. We want to get out.
You don't even know how it was before this shit, bro. Like, y'all don't even know how shit was before this shit, bro. Like, you don't even know. I'm gonna everybody get out their struggling position, bro. We all gotta make
But my thing is, by old boy, how you pull up on somebody that's homeless? Yo, man, I'm just coming to visit. The fuck? Wrong with people?
make it better for ourselves. You feel me? So I'm struggling, shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but I ain't homeless.
In the
But you already
womb.
know, bro. We gotta do what we can, bro. We gotta grind. You feel me? That's just what it is.
Yeah, everybody struggles.
Yeah.
Exactly. Me and Brianna, we're just really struggling. And y'all saying we chose this and stuff. Like, nobody chose to be homeless.
We homeless. We going through a lot.
Yeah, Will T.
Me and my girlfriend are homeless. That's my baby right there. Y'all on here talking shit, because, see, here's the crazy thing. I could really be upset. Like, me and her could really be like, fuck y'all, because we homeless going through a lot. Y'all want to talk shit on our
But if they sit up there and say, fuck everybody, ain't nobody gonna send no donations.
story. Like, that's fucked up. Like, you talking shit on homeless people. Think about that. You talking shit on somebody that is living outside. You in your home. You got a home.
And see, this is
You
the
wanna talk-
problem with situations like this. Enablers. You up here while they live, and you won't bust them out for whatever kind of foolishness they doing. Yes, Will T, homeless online. Welcome to 2024. Most every phone come with free Wi-Fi or free data.
Talk shit about us. Come on, man. People look at shit from the outside looking in. They like, all right, I assume that you're doing this. I'm assuming that you're doing that. But what the fuck do y'all know? You feel me? Bro, you can't just judge the book by its cover on some real shit. You can't. You gotta read the book. Like, read the fucking book first. Then you can say what you want to say. You feel me? But get the understanding. That's how I feel with everybody, bro. Like, what's some real, bro.
You
Like,
can't get to the pages because the book
like
covered in
disrespecting
mildew.
nobody.
Look how he's
Yeah,
standing up against
We're not
that
gonna
tree.
be like that no more. No negativity and shit, bro. Like, we all trying to make it. Like I said, we all trying to make it. We all trying to make it. Woo!
Oh, watch out for the food.
Maybe you won't catch on to it, so you can see how this one tastes.
Hot steaming mess. But see, cause y'all know I mod for a couple of different channels. They ain't getting the watch hours to get no check. They can get a little bit, but it ain't gonna be no humongous check.
Me and my girlfriend are spending about
I'm gonna pay this one. I'm walk off from the keyboard for a
$1,350
minute.
a
I be
month
right
while
back.
being homeless. Me and Brianna spent $300 on food, $190 for the Verizon bill. We pay for Wi-Fi. Food is $300. Google Photos storage is $10. $500 for my son. $200 on transportation like Ubers and Lyfts and rental cars. We take showers at Planet Fitness. That's $26 a month. And any leftover money gets thrown into savings. This is food in our cooler. This is a cheese, pepperoni. A lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, I do not feel like cooking. It's so tiring, especially in the summer. Cooking is a hassle when you're homeless because it's like everything is so tight and small and you gotta get everything ready and prepared. Like, there's not a lot of space in here. We do the best we can, but it gets dirty really quick, so we gotta clean it up again. So yeah, recording everything just gets my phone really hot. So I have to cool it down a lot. I'll put it in the cooler, or I'll wet a rag and then put the rag on the phone.
Okay, Will. Yeah, they could go to Planet Fitness, but all they gotta do is go in the house to take a shower. They technically homeless, but they're not destitute. Yeah, Will T, this is the new scam. Internet panhandling. He don't want to work. he convinced her to quit community college. They talking about they want several streams of passive income. Basically, Shadow. But just knowing that they got a Verizon wireless phone bill, you ain't homeless, bro.
My phone gets really hot. Can't make videos. This tent gets really hot, so we stay outside mostly during the day. My girlfriend's not here right now. She's with family. She's on vacation right now. So I'm here holding down the fort. But yep, me and my girlfriend are homeless together, and we make it work. But yeah, in the summertime, we don't hang out in here. It's really hot in here. We come out here every day. This is where we go. Now, this is a very nice place to be.
They out here selling.
In the sense of like how beautiful it is and scenic.
I repeat, veneer techs are not real. It's people out here calling themselves veneer techs, putting veneers on people's teeth, and ain't got not a lick of dentistry license. Not a lick. Shit about the life of this. There's people out here doing BBLs in their bathrooms and shit. Now we got internet panhandling.
And it's also private, but we're not supposed to be here, okay? This land is not our land, and we can get in trouble at any time. You are not supposed to be here, but this is where we chill at.
Shadow it is.
We got our power.
Because he don't want to work.
Power bank right here. We use a power bank to charge everything. That's the power bank right there. Oh.
Wait, I think he took it down. But it was a video from when he was working at McDonald's, right? When they was having some kind of team meeting, and the manager was like, $2,000 worth of product has been stolen. Why does they scoop? And they was talking about they got cameras everywhere now. And then he gonna turn around to the girl talking about she got a shamrock shake. Bruh, that ain't how the $2,000. Hit dogs holler.
I don't want my internal body temperature to be so high, so I make sure I don't move too fast.
He in somebody's backyard, Khalil. The mama, her mama, live in the good neighborhood. Her daddy also live in the good neighborhood. I don't know about the little light-skinned homeboy y'all saw, but it's a toss-up. He either in the light-skinned dude backyard, because why would you pull up on somebody homeless, or he in her mom backyard. I had to restart. No, I had to restart.
If I want to stay really cool, I'll take my shoes off and my socks off, put a towel under my feet, and spray my feet.
This thing here, I had to bring the chat back up first. Right, and she turned around and looked on her face.
I'm very, very lucky to be homeless in the suburbs and in nature. Very lucky, because I'm a nature boy. I love nature, and nature being surrounded by me, I'm so lucky.
Look, he was out there one day, and you couldn't hear the lawnmower and the weed whacker. See, look at that yard. They at the edge of the yard. That is what is happening. They at the edge of the yard. Then they was cooking in the tent, and then he talking about let's go up front. And they start. It's like if you're homeless, there is no up front. None. He just sit up here. He got her carrying the pallets, her setting up the tent. Oh, she know how to do this. You don't know how to read instructions. You don't know how to pull up a YouTube tutorial.
Like nature, and to have a lot of sense of privacy. I mean, I have some sense of privacy.
No, you don't.
I'm on land that's not mine. I'm in the back.
Raccoon, keeping a child home.
Stealth camping right now. I'm hiding. We still still got lucky enough to find a spot like this. And there's a lot of homeless people that are not fortunate enough to even have that.
Mind you, they live in Philadelphia. Anybody know what's going on in Philly right now? No drive whatsoever, Will T. Kensington Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One second, y'all. Excuse me. This has been going on for months. This is from May, and they still doing this. Kensington sees clean streets, open sidewalks, and a wave of displaced people after encampment clearing. Now, mind you, these two numbskulls have never been anywhere near Kensington. And all they little ramblings and stuff. This is where the homeless people of Philly been chilling. Not like it's a flex or anything like that, but this is where the homeless people in Philly be at. They scamming online. They would rather sit up here and ask for donations than go get a job, Will. But they're not really homeless. Either one of their parents would take them back in individually. It's just they won't take them back in together. They won't let them back to lay up in their house. Yeah, they in the suburbs. And this is an open air drug market on Kensington. He got homeless people in the comments ready to fight. And before you say homeless people, yes, homeless people have cell phones now because they can get financial assistance like food stamps and stuff. And with that come them Obamacare phones, as they used to call them. Let me go back one and see if it's a video. Like Remy went down there looking for his homeboy. This is not that. Look at this. And then think about what we just saw.
Privacy.
And then in that, people sitting up here don't know what's going on, donating to them. You taking money that they would have donated to somebody that's really homeless and really in need. Not only are you basically scamming, but you taking from those that really need it. And you sitting up here talking about homelessness is a flex. Said no homeless person ever.
Homeless in the streets. Being homeless in the city is way harder. There's levels to everything. All homeless people need help though. What we go through is different. All homeless people go through different stuff. It's just, I do recognize, me and my girlfriend recognize that we are very lucky to be homeless in this specific situation. And
you know what? Even homeless people that live in their cars don't have as much stuff as they do.
big on this land, like, right?
Because the definition of homeless, no, he's not protecting her at all, Will T. If anything, push come to shove, she'll probably have to protect his ass. And that's sad in and of itself. The reason a lot of most homeless people don't have a lot of stuff, one is theft. Number two is, how are you going to haul all this stuff around? Because you could be displaced at any moment. At any moment, the police could roll by and say, yo, you got to get out of here. They don't have that problem because they in somebody's backyard.
Right now, like, I could admit that I'm vibing right now, specifically right now. The wind's blowing pretty nice. It feels pretty good today. It's not super hot today. Like, specifically right now, because I'm not hungry yet. I don't have to clean the tent yet. I don't have to go to the grocery store yet. See, once I have to do those things,
I don't have to go to the grocery store yet. So you homeless, but you going grocery shopping to go fill your cooler back up.
That's when shit is hard, and I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to be out here. Specifically, right here, when
Going
I'm
to the
sitting here
grocery
chilling,
store
and
make you
I'm
say
not
I don't want to
starving,
be out
I'm
here.
not going through shit. Like I don't have to do anything.
How
I
you
can
get to
just
the
sit here and
grocery
just
store?
take in nature. This is beautiful. There's a lot
Mom,
of
can you take us to the grocery store? Oh, you might have missed the part, Will. They were renting a Tesla to DoorDash. They were renting a Tesla to DoorDash.
homeless people that don't even have that. They in the city. They got to deal with people, throwing shit at them or bothering them. People is our biggest worry. Someone coming back here, finding out our spot, messing with our stuff. People, that's our biggest worry. Second is raccoons.
Yeah, Khalil, you heard me right. And guess who was driving?
We don't get. It's just, I do.
Guess who was driving? And your first guess don't count. A Tesla, Will T. They was renting a Tesla to DoorDash.
Me and my girlfriend recognize that we are very lucky to be homeless in this specific situation.
That was like around last year
on this
sometime.
land, like right now, like I can admit that I'm vibing right now, specifically right now. The wind's blowing pretty nice. It feels pretty good today. It's not super hot today, like specifically right now because I'm not hungry yet. I don't have to clean the tent yet. I don't do shit. Like I don't have to do anything. I can just sit here and just take in nature. This is beautiful. There's a lot of homeless people that don't even have that. They in the city.
Main takeaway, he don't want to do shit. Now there are people that choose to live in an RV because they like that type of lifestyle and they like being able to pull up roofs and go wherever they please, when they please. And that's okay. Yeah, he nature boy little brother. He just ain't as successful. He let his zestiness out entirely too early. Entirely too early. But he basically sits up there and tells on himself. He don't want to do nothing. He just want to sit back and let her take care of him and cash a check.
They got to deal with people, throwing shit at them or bothering them. People is our biggest worry. Someone coming back here, finding out our spot, messing with our stuff. People, that's our biggest worry. Second is
don't be in the woods looking for your encampment. See, and they gonna get a rude awakening. Not them, but like the folk that was following Rashad Rashad Jamal. Lord, I don't know who I'm thinking about. Rashad Jamal. They out there in the national forest. You ain't supposed to be out there. They living out there. Anything to keep from paying rent. I know rent high.
That's not even really a worry. It's people. People is our biggest concern.
Man struggled for centuries to get the freak out the woods. And y'all want to say it's a flex to go back. Nigga, bye. I ain't never wanted to boo-boo in the woods with no toilet paper.
I could say that I'm don't want to be homeless in any way, shape, or form. Just while I am homeless, I'm grateful to be homeless in this spot.
What happens when you get older? What happens when you get older and you need... Hey, Jeremy.
And we are hoping that the property manager doesn't catch us anytime soon because we really want to save up money to get an RV so we don't have to be homeless anymore.
Then he talking about he paid $500 in child support for his son. Will T, you do something called being employed, having a job, taking care of your kids, all shit that this ninja right here on the screen ain't doing. I commend every man out there that's doing what they supposed to do. But these mofos right here get the most attention. People like this. People like, why would 100,000 people be sitting? They waiting for them to crash out. They sit up here and subscribe to watch a train wreck. And it's gotten out of hand. Because when you subscribe and you sit up and you keep going back, just go to the recap channels. Just go to the recap channels, and then only the recap channels are watching these mofos, and the majority of recap channels ain't sending them shit. Let them die out on their own. It's time to shun this type of behavior, because prices ain't never gonna go down if everybody's stealing and scamming. Prices ain't never gonna go down if everybody's stealing and scamming. Well, if the business is doing it, I'm doing it too. No, that means everybody doing it and everything fucked. How about we find a way to fix that solution? We already got the old folk nursing home fighting the cafeteria. They fighting over the last pudding cup. 500 salvaged food.
You want to see
and these mofos getting jobs and stealing all the food. He eat more than she do. He just got a high metabolism.
We just take it and what's positivity as we can get. So this is positive right now. Us just being able to chill on this land. When we gotta go back to the tent, like we never chill in the tent. You don't want to be in the tent. Like this is camping season right now. A lot of people camp during the summertime. So a lot of people got tents out right now. So this is kind of a vibe in a sense. Only in the summertime and not in the tent.
This is the mindset of not a man, Will T, but a homosexual. It's a whole generation, not the whole generation, but this is a new thing, kind of, sort of. Like, it's just done got bad over the last decade. Yes, they have no drive, no ambition to do nothing. All he want to do is be famous, and he thinks that he doesn't have to do anything for that. Right, Khalil? She went to a family party, and he was out there scrambling eggs for 20 minutes.
You got to go back in that tent. It's a shithole. It's so small in there.
It's bigger than the one you had before. Everybody felt bad for him because the snow came in and collapsed their tent. What was it, last winter? That's when the charity stepped in and helped them. But then the charity found out they had money. And that lady was like, because she started that nonprofit herself. She was like, they just took away $2,000 and something worth of resources that somebody that was really homeless could have used. And people like, she can't ask for that money back. That's the mindset of today. Charities are there for people in need, not for you to just go get something because you want it.
Make it work, but it's so small, so tight, so hot, musty, and it's like
I thought living in a tent
we gotta
was a flex, though.
Cooking this extra, like that's when shit hits the fan. It's like fuck. So
how's it a shithole? I thought living in a tent was a flex. Huh?
We going through a lot. It's just in the summertime, it's the best time to be out here. If you are in the suburbs and if you're in nature.
If you're in the suburbs and if you're in nature. They out in the suburbs in somebody's backyard. I'm voting on her minute. And then after the 2 years, I guess somebody said that he tried to go home and his daddy told him, nah, go back and live in the woods. And at that point, I wouldn't have really blamed him.
Lucky to be out here, and if you can't get a place right now, you're homeless, you gotta set up a spot somewhere. This is very fortunate to be able to have this. It's still a fucking struggle though. Shit is still fucking hard.
See, he tell on himself. He sit up there and ramble so long, he tell on himself.
There's a lot of homeless people that are going through worse than us. We understand.
You in the suburbs. She probably went in the house. Because it's like the one thing that they have not talked about this whole time is how do they go to the bathroom? I know they ain't out there just pooping in the woods under the trees again. This really is nature boy, little brother, if he is. When you leave out pertinent things like that, because everybody's worried about her hygiene. Because look, females is different. Our bodies clean themselves for a week every month. And you gotta, she'll be done rotted her womb out fucking around with him.
It was sad though. Everybody going through shit. Homeless people are definitely going through worse.
They have talked. It's not like this is something that you just want to sit up here and talk about. But I want to, maybe that's why I want an RV. I've been watching the little RV folk and shit. It looks fun. Look, I ain't got the kids with me. It looks fun. Meet me here. But the one thing that's consistent through them all, they talk about hygiene and they talk about how they go to the bathroom. That's my biggest indicator that these mofos ain't really homeless. He can bathe in the rain all he wants to. I don't care. Where do you take a dump and wipe your bunghole? Like Beavis and Butt TP for your bunghole. That's one thing you have not showed us in all these videos. And we're not made like Barbie and Ken. We actually got holes down there.
Like in that aspect of like you have a home. Like I'm not saying the whole picture, but you have a home. So when it comes to your living situation, you got it better than us. When it comes to our living situation, you gotta go through all this shit. We don't have convenience at our fingertips. We don't have electricity and AC and refrigeration.
Nah, he ain't even dirty enough, Khalil. We just like that because she been gone for like 4 days.
And take a shower. We go to Planet Fitness. We gotta go all the way to Planet Fitness, take a shower.
Yeah, somebody said that it depends on what angle they sitting at, but somebody said they saw a roof. That's somebody with a big yard and it's got a tree line in between the houses. They live in the suburbs. Her mom lets them camp out, but she can go in and out the house when she wants to. Because when it's time for his son, for him to have his visitation, they go in the house. She cook in the house when they have visitation.
Have showers, like
it's like you don't work at the hotel anymore. Like we could play it off then because you was cleaning out the bathrooms. Ain't nothing to say, oh, my stomach hurt. Let me go. No, you're not there no more. You in the woods. You in the woods. They take Uber back and forth.
You go through a lot.
We go through a lot. Ninja, please. Yeah, you go through a lot hauling that cooler back and forth inside. And she does do OnlyFans in the tent. Right, Will T. No, I'm seriously thinking about getting an RV. I'm like not like a little one, not like a Winnebago or nothing like that, but not like a humongous one either. Because then I have to drive that mug. Is struggling a flex.
Explain this to me.
See, look. If you look over in this area, it does look like a structure. All I can do is answer back. What's your Khalil? The new RVs is nice. They ain't like what we grew up seeing in the 80s. Them joints like mini houses. But look, over here, you see what a mouse is? Over to the left, that look like a roof.
I'm homeless. Me and my girl homeless.
And then look, those are fast food containers on that table, on that chair. Those are fast food containers on it. What did y'all do? Ride the Schwinn to Chipotle? Come on, man.
What's the difference between street cred and homeless cred? They be sitting up there
taking that little camp stove, heating up fast food like we don't know. You had Wingstop the other night. That looked like a Chipotle container. No, it don't look like no Chipotle container. Applebee's container, though.
What's the difference? And are they both flexes?
Don't believe
There's people that talk about street cred. Give me props.
556 Autumn Lane. Go behind the house and walk to the gate. Once you get over the gate, just hang the bag on the gate. We'll come and get it.
I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. I come from the gutter.
No, you don't. I hope your daddy come out and put you on blast because you a junior. I know he looks at the. I know he think about you and just slap himself. She should have swallowed.
Bottom, the gutter, the trenches. When you homeless, that's serious flexing right there. You living out there in the mud, in the tent, bugs and shit. That's coming out the mud for
real homeless people don't have citronella candles. If you don't know, because a lot of people don't camp, and a lot of people are not from down south, citronella candles, they come in a little swirly pattern like a circle, and you light one end and it just burns down. It keeps the bugs away. He got on Dockers. Now them armor flip-flops, Khalil. But they was burning the citronella candle. Oh, they keep the bugs away. Y'all gonna catch dangle feet.
At least in the street, there's
playing
pavement.
homeless in the woods.
At least there's pavement on the street. The street is pavement. It's a blacktop. From the, you coming from the tent? That's the mud, dog. You coming, this, what's harder? And can I flex that? Can I say homelessness is a flex?
He can't get this homeless
street cred. I got street cred. Oh, street cred, yeah.
What's one flex about living in the house? When you cut your stove on, it actually cut on and the wind don't make it not work. Flexing, laughs in house.
Yeah. Give me
no wait, laughs in escrow.
Street cred. I come from the hood, yo. I had it harder than you. I had it harder than everybody, yo. I come from the gutter.
Only reason look right there. You can see it. Hold on, let me get the homeless flexing. That's what one of his first things was. It said being homeless is a flex. Hold on, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Y'all know that don't work for me sometimes. Hold on, what we finna do is we finna take a screenshot of this John right here. I should have my new device soon. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay. Let's see. Where is this? Hold on. Let me pull this up here. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna see if I can enlarge this a little bit and zoom in so y'all can see this roof that I see. Because I see a roof. That's not what I want to do. They done changed the thing. There you go. Okay. Now let me get back over here. Nothing, Khalil. They just bought it though. They just bought it because the other tent, the snow collapsed it. Well, look, right there. Save. Y'all see it now? I was gonna look till I found that mofo, but I found it. Not usually Will T. It's a little dude and he camps in his truck. Him and his dog, but he done converted his truck to be like a little Winnebago, basically. And he let the bed down and he'll cook on that. But his don't be cooking. He cook faster than them. It's like they don't know how to work it or something. But that is definitely a house through the tree line. That's what I'm saying, Ace. Is he in Philly? He is in Pennsylvania where it's a real homeless problem. And he's sitting up here doing this goofy shit. Could have been jumped them, Khalil. They just can't get out to the suburbs to do it. They stuck in town. Homeless people don't live in the suburbs, yo. It's too far from the amenities that they need. That's what I'm saying. It's people, it's real homeless people out there that need help. And motherfuckers like this make it hard for people to help folk because you don't never know whether people scamming or not. They had one, but he used to live out there or something. He's staying with somebody. He's staying in somebody's shed or he's staying in somebody's backyard. Like these mother. Like these ninjas right
But
here.
I can't brag about me being homeless and pushing through adversity every single day. Homeless people, they push through adversity every single day. It's a fucking flex. I ain't say it's cool. Is living in the streets cool? Is living in the streets fun? Is it cool? No.
You literally said homelessness was a flex. You ran off a bill. Your grocery bill is higher than people that have houses. Why? Because we paying bills and we can't afford that shit. We can't afford to go get DoorDash every day. I love when DoorDash send me one of them coupons so I can actually afford to order something different, okay? Because any other time, I'm on the regular app and going right down the street. Don't you cook? Because I cook too much for one person. Leave me alone.
That's not cool. People go through a lot living in the streets. People go through a lot homeless too. Did you know that? But homeless people, there's a stigma. There's a
Out of
everybody.
all the homeless people I ain't never seen one wash up in a mop bucket before. The same mop bucket that they use to wash the floor they walking on. I ain't never seen no mess like that. You might be going for controversy, but you out here looking real nasty. Then you got your girlfriend, who you talking about you identify by her big butt, and you got her out on here on OnlyFans. You basically broke pimping.
For every group or label, there's a stigma. For every single one. And the stigma for homeless people is lazy. They lazy. They chose to be homeless.
You
and
did.
All this stuff.
You
They don't
said
want to
you
do
chose
nothing.
homelessness. So what is he talking about, yo? We watched the other videos before.
Bad for them. I feel bad. They're down bad. All this stuff, like, bro, like, we're like,
Somebody
from the
say,
streets.
You are homeless by choice.
That's
you may
cool.
be able to.
Oh, you're hard, bro.
People, but I know
you're
you
tough,
had to leave
bro.
2 good situations
You're
just because you did not want to work.
Shit.
Stop playing. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Right, Aces. The street cred is just as stupid or worse as homelessness is a flex. You got to grow up, little bro, and realize that everyone works and everyone lives in a home. I hope you see the light. Oh, let me put this on my watch later list. Most people who even flex street cred only care about it since it's all they see in their future, severely limiting themselves. Hopefully he sees the light. He just has to want better. And he comes from a good family. Somebody say overcoming is because you're not over, you're homeless by choice. All you two had to do was separate for a little while, get your shit together, and then come back together. It ain't like they told y'all couldn't date. They said get your priorities in order. I'm from the tent. Hold on.
Guess what? I come from Fifth and Ave. I come from 8th and
Y'all gonna be
Venango.
having real nigga moments.
Philadelphia, yo. I'm from the hood where Meek Mills was staying at, yo. I'm from the gutter. That's what people be flexing about, yo. Flexing about that. When it's like, That shit.
Why he putting one French fry in at a time? Just dump the damn thing in the pan. Shit.
Can you flex street cred? Is it cool to flex street cred? Should you be flexing that?
You on YouTube?
Living in the streets. That's a flex though, living in the streets. Oh, I can talk about that. Rappers be talking about that little baby, Young Thug, Rollo. Come on,
right?
All these rappers, Future, street cred. Give me street cred. Y'all be listening to them too. Y'all be running that shit up. We homeless for real. Me and my girl, we homeless for real. And guess what? You couldn't believe that because of how we move. Look at how we move. Look. With a smile on your face. Look.
Nobody believes that because one minute you tell everybody, ha, we fooled you. This is my backyard. And then, I'm just playing.
With a smile on my face. Homeless.
You got a brand new Schwinn. Somebody would have bopped you dead over your head and took that shit. Wait. Is this one of them situations, and I know y'all done all seen them, where instead of somebody riding the bicycle, y'all both pushing it down the road? That's what y'all do, huh? Because if not, you would have 2 bicycles. Yeah, he said it, Khalil. You make her push the bicycle because you can't be chauffeured on it.
Look, with a smile on my face. Homeless with a smile on my face. See, that's the thing. That's the difference. There's niggas out here and they homeless. Now listen, if you homeless, you got a smile on your face. Why do you have a smile on your face? Do you want to stay homeless? I'm not trying to stay homeless. I'm trying to push through and get the fuck out. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. I'm not trying to stay homeless. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. This ain't my land.
Parents must have gave him a deadline. He ride on the handlebars.
Every day, concerned about something. Concerned about something. Worry. I'm worried about something. You think I want to be worried about something? You think I'm trying to be worried? Ain't nobody trying to be worried, man. Ain't nobody trying to be worried, dog. Every single day, when you have a house,
put the food in first and then
a tiny
put
house,
the Pam in.
you ain't worried as much, right? You got amenities.
First, he cooked the eggs before the bacon and the hash browns. That shit had to be half raw. I'm sorry, but he cooked the bacon faster than he cooked the eggs.
Nobody can fuck with your shit. Nobody can steal your stuff. I don't want to be homeless, but I want to be positive. I want to be positive about my situation. It doesn't matter the situation. You could be poor,
you got Pam,
don't have
right?
Shit. Third world country, don't have shit.
Stuff really homeless people don't have.
Find a way to be positive because you're living.
Don't end it.
Do not end it. Stay here and survive.
If you homeless, how you get on OnlyFans? You giving adult content in the tent. Love, we gotta send them Nature Boy track. Am I tent?
And be positive. What's wrong with that? That's all I'm doing. What's wrong with surviving, being positive? What's wrong with that, yo? Homeless, being positive, looking at shit different. You could be sitting here, I'm sad, I don't want to do nothing. I'm tired and all this shit. Like, yo, make it work, man. Live your life to the fullest. Make it work. It doesn't matter your situation. You could be living in a tent, paying no rent. You could live in the biggest mansion and still be unhappy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can have a mansion. Let's go 2 extremes. Niggas can be in a tent and be happy, and niggas can be in a mansion and be sad. What do?
As long as you got good content, bro, you better not be out there homeless and scamming like this. We in the one day in the life of Will. He out here building a house in the wilderness. Damn it. They was in a hotel, but the only reason they was in the hotel was because somebody else paid for it. This boy got an Xbox. They got a laptop. They each have a cell phone. They got a Schwinn bicycle. I understand people get stuff and then fall on hard times, but that ain't it. And then you got a $290-something Verizon bill. Boy, go get cricket. Hold on, I need to refresh. You and me both aces. Oh wait, I did it again. This new one I don't like because you have to open up the chat before you share anything. Because if not, you can't find the share button. Ain't it though? Yo, when I first ran across them, I was like, it will never be where it's at. The closest I'll get to homelessness is I'm gonna have an RV. Ew, Jeremy.
Be in a mansion, be sad. You could be in an apartment and be sad, not be positive and all that. Sad, let me change the word. Because everybody's sad. Sad is up and down, happy up and down. But I'm talking about staying positive. Being content, being fulfilled.
You know, reason one why I can't be homeless. Mosquitoes. Nope, I take that back. Gnats. Reason number two why I cannot be homeless. Mosquitoes. Reason three why I cannot be homeless. No locks. No showers. No AC. Nigga, RVs got all of those. Yes, this is dead ass real. They are internet panhandling. Bruh, if I didn't see it myself, I would not believe this mess.
Like, regardless of where you go, you know what I'm saying? Like, you making it work, you're making it happen. You're not sitting there complaining and fussing about all this stuff. You staying positive. You making it work. The cards that you were dealt, you're making the best of those cards. And you sitting here with a smile.
He can't even keep the damn thing
chilling.
lit. You gotta put up a block.
Everybody gonna be sad. Everybody gonna be happy. That's why I said I take that back.
Where's Brianna at?
Come on, dog. Fulfillment. That's the thing right there. That's the thing. I'm fulfilled everywhere I go. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not 100% fulfilled with my life because I am living in a tent. I don't want to live in a tent. There's people that have nothing. They have no stores.
But you said that you wanted to live in a tent because you didn't want to pay rent. I'm confused. He don't know what the hell he want.
Have access to nothing. And you sitting here complaining about living in a tent, dog. Make it work. You live in America. Make that shit work. I do get stressed out here, but there's a way to cope. I cope by going live. I cope by making music. I cope by making videos. I cope. I cope. How do
right,
I go
man.
How do I make it work? Because I cope.
It takes him like an hour and a half to cook. Right, Will T? That part, Jeremy. Remember people used to be begging on the streets and then somebody will see them get into a real fancy, expensive car? This the same mess. This is the same mess.
And I cope healthy. Okay? I cope healthy. There's ways to cope. I listen to music, I run, I exercise, looking at the situation different, flipping it, you know. When something don't go your way, you be like, you know what, well, it could have went this way.
Or the ones you get that you attach to the back. Look, I saw one, it had 3 entertainment centers built into the joint. I was like, what? Slide down TV and shit. Dang, a whole bathroom. Ooh.
Or I did it like this, looking at the positive, how you responded. Okay, well, I did this good. There's stuff like that. There's a way to move. Flip a dark situation light. Make it light. That's what you're going to have to do in this type of world, man. When you're homeless, especially, worrying. Let all that go. Let all your worries go. You're going to have to if you want to move forward.
Hey, Mike.
You gotta let your
Hold on,
go
let me
pause
it. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you?
Nothing much. How you doing?
This is the craziest I've ever seen. This dude. Yes. This is like you ever see those people that will be on the corner talking about they're raising money for like a funeral? You ever see those videos?
Yeah.
And it's just a scam. He's on someone's property. That he's not in the wilderness. He's on someone's property. So he obviously either lives there or that's a family property. The dude's not homeless. And I don't know why he's portraying this fake thing. I don't get it. What do you think?
He says it's a flex. He's trying to go viral. First he was in the storage unit, and now they out here in the woods. They say they're behind her parents' house. So, but both sets of parents come from affluent neighborhoods because they in Philly.
Yeah.
They are in Philadelphia, and this is not how I pulled up Kensington. This is not how all this stuff looks. He's
Yeah.
just a straight up scam. He wants to go viral on the internet, and this is how he
Yeah.
thinks he's gonna do it.
But
Bathing
if
in mop
you
buckets and stuff.
but if you look at the background, in other words, if you're in the woods, then you're in the woods, right?
Yeah,
That's a manicured backyard. Like
that's the edge of somebody's property.
that's a residence. That's a residence, and obviously they have rights to be there. And so he's just straight up lying. I saw him other videos before. Like I've seen. All right, let me give you an example. Working prior law enforcement and stuff like that. I've seen people that were homeless, that lived in the woods, lived in the brush. And it doesn't look like that. That's that's a manicured lawn. With amenities. Look at the little grill. You see the food to the right? He's got food over there. Like, come on, man. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing around. That's all.
Yeah, he says homelessness is a flex, but it's not, and he's not homeless.
Yeah.
Like they're
He's not homeless.
to camp outside.
Look how clean he is. Look how manicured he is. And look at the surroundings. If you look at the surroundings of that,
it's a house. It's a house in the back.
It's a backyard of a home.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just in some kind of residential area where they have a couple of trees in there, and that's the middle of the property line or whatever. It's probably a cul-de-sac.
So when we would go, we would go camping, right? We would go camping. We would go out in the woods. We would camp, right? It don't look like that.
Nope.
It looks totally different.
Look, as soon as I saw they had a cooler full of food and food just piled up in bags, I knew the only thing that got them was a raccoon. And every animal within, it's not a lot of animals out there.
Exactly.
It's a raccoon or two, but that's it. And that means that is a place where people are.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. So when you hunt, because I hunt, I hunt. I've been hunting my whole life, and if it's domesticated to where there's a lot of human beings, see, animals don't want to come around humans. People think that animals want to come where humans are, but they don't. They actually don't. It's
they have
a
adequate food where they're at. You'll never see them.
You got it. And now it's different in the water. Like, have you seen all the shark attacks? Holy crap.
Yeah.
There have been mad shark attacks. It's different in the water. But where he's sitting right there, that's a manicured back lawn. Probably a really nice house. Probably a nice house. And he's lying his tail off. He is not homeless. Come on, man. Just come on. Stop.
No, he's not. He just doesn't want to hold down a job. I think
that's it.
Kicked him out because he got fired from McDonald's.
Yeah, I guarantee it's probably like one of his family members' houses that he probably lives with. And I saw that video of him in a tent. And he couldn't even put the tent together. It's like, come on, man, stop. Come on.
Does everything. That's why it's taking him so long to light that camp stove.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Friends come over, and it's like homeless people don't do that. You send up.
They don't.
Homeless people do not do. It's like, I just
can't. And there's so many government resources now for the homeless. If you are homeless, you need help. There are government resources.
They don't qualify because they got enough to not be homeless.
Exactly.
Just sit out there in the woods and panhandle off the internet.
That's it. I mean, they are skimming the system. And anybody listening, if you give $1 to these people, you're a moron because they are scamming everybody. I saw that video, young lady. I saw that video. I'm like, yo, do people really believe this? Like, what?
Yeah, they have a power bank, a flat screen TV, an Xbox, a laptop. They done been got all their stuff stole.
He said, we living in a tent out here in the woods, and he couldn't even put the tent up.
Got more electricity than Georgia Power. She carrying the pallets back there. She's setting the tent up, and he just sitting up here watching.
Yeah.
It's pitiful. On any way you look at it, it's pitiful.
And you know what?
Work.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go to school.
And the thing is that there are people that are homeless. There are people that have mental illness, people that have drug abuse. There are people that have been abused. And so they become homeless. And these are people that are out there. I've seen them. I used to have to always work with them. So one of the biggest things I did, I don't know if I told you this before, but we would work off duty. We would work at the social services building, and it was the line to get into the Union Mission. Basically somewhere to sleep for the night. Homeless would get somewhere to sleep and something to eat. And it was the most heartbreaking thing in the world. It really, really was. It was heartbreaking. But for people to make believe that they're homeless, to me, is disgusting.
And then he puts up things like homeless and starving, and they sitting up there eating damn near 3-course meals. And it's people really struggling out here. Either one of them could go home to their parents' house, but they can't go in together.
Yeah. I had a thing where there was a 7-Eleven around the corner from the social services building. So when they had stuff they were going to throw away, like the old hot dogs and stuff like that, they would put them in like a box for us, and we would give them that. Like it was something for someone to eat. That's all. Yeah. But for someone to lie and say they're homeless. Look at this dude. This is the reason
that people don't want to help, because of people like him.
Yeah. He's in a lawn chair, probably in the backyard of probably a $300,000-$400,000 house, talking about I'm struggling, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
They can go back home. All they have to do is be able to get a job, be willing to work. They could have a roof over their head, but they'd rather sit out there and play make-believe in the backyard.
Yeah, and even people with criminal records. Like, I'll give you an example. I have a friend of mine he has a long criminal record, right? And he's got a great job because he humbled himself. He went there and worked his way up, and he's doing great. But certain people, they don't want to work for it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to better themselves. Yeah.
That's it. They just want to get a handout. Oh, give me, government, give me. And the gimmies are our taxes. That's why everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had a job at the hotel, but he was stealing food from there. And it's like, you can't.
Yeah, I saw that when he was putting in the bag. He was
putting the oven into the bag.
He was putting all the food in the bag and acting like he was taking it out. Yo, so I got to tell you this. This is a funny story. So Popeyes at the end of, because they over make chicken, right? And I love Popeyes chicken. I ain't gonna lie, Popeyes shit. But they over make too much where they don't sell it. And there was a guy that he would put them in a bag, and he would put them behind the dumpster, and then he would wait till it closed, and he would take home like 100 pieces of chicken. Hey, shit I've ever seen in my life. I didn't work Popeyes. I was working for the city, but it's not stealing because they're throwing it away, but the employee's not allowed to take it. So
for various reasons, they'll turn around and get sick and then sue Popeyes.
It's a health issue. If it's not fresh, you're not allowed to take it.
It's like people like him too, because he was over making food and then not putting it out properly. So
That's it.
Have all of that to take.
That's it.
And it's like they didn't even need all of that.
That was his food hustle.
Yeah, but then they have $300-$400 worth of groceries at the campsite.
Yeah.
So it's like
no doubt.
So it's like you just want just that. It don't matter what it is, you just want it.
So what happens is So people get emboldened. They feel like they can run the system, right? They feel emboldened. They feel entitled, and that's basically what it is. Oh, I can do what I want, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to take that. And ain't no one going to stop me. And it's theft. It's stealing. And he's a thief. He's an actual thief. Yeah.
Then they got like $2,000 and something worth of goods from a charity, and then the lady found out they got money.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it's just like you're taking away from people that actually need, and then in that process, you making people not want to help people in need because you're doing all this.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it just depends on the store and the policies, Jeremy. Because like Sue Happy culture, this is what happens, and then like people like him, you can't trust people to just take the excess. They got to make excess to take.
Yeah,
and that's the difference.
And what Jeremy just said, I think, is very true. They should give it to the employees to take home. Anything that's not bought. But the problem is that there's health laws. In other words, if it's not fresh or anything. In other words, let's just say I gave you 10 pieces of chicken after we're closed, right? And you got sick. I'm just giving you an example. Then the business would be liable for it. So but no, it's sick to me that you can't give this food to the homeless, to people that need it. It's just it is what it is. It's a liability. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a liability. It's not that they don't want to. It's just a liability.
Yeah, the goodness of it is outweighed by the possibility of it being some blowback.
Exactly. It's sad.
And now it's him, and then there's the couple that said that the husband had cancer and they had to go fund me. I believe they're getting prosecuted though.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of these scams. People claiming they have cancer. The lady that claimed that she had a brain tumor and she got some kind of award and all that other crap. It's just so much, and it's ramped up. It's like every day you turn around, there's somebody new out here scamming.
I've never seen. I'm almost 50 years old. I've never seen more scamming in the last 3 or 4 years in my entire life. I've never seen anything like this. And it's now, if somebody needs help, there's resources. You can go to government agencies. You can go to your city. You can, or you can say, do a GoFundMe, and you can prove that, hey, I'm going through something, and can anyone help me, please? And I've gave money to GoFundMes, but I made sure it wasn't fake. It wasn't fake. $10, $20, whatever, but people are doing this and it's not even real, and
they just making stuff up by the whole cloth.
That's it. And it's, to me, it's the most disgusting thing in the world, because people are sick and they are hurting and they're struggling. And these people are like
those catch their attention faster than the real cases do. That's the problem I have with it, and then people that really need the help don't get it because somebody's out here doing this. Yeah.
So what we do, one of the things that there's things like St. Jude, which helps children. And then me being in Norfolk, there's CHKD, which is the children's hospital. We do fundraisers for them, for the children that are sick. And that's what we do. But people will say, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this. And, give me a GoFundMe, like you said. And then they can't prove anything.
I've had people tell me, they giving away such and such over. I'm like, I don't need that though. Oh, you crazy if you don't go get it. But if you don't need it, leave it for somebody that needs it.
Sure.
It's simple. Why are you getting something that you don't even really want just because it's free?
Yeah.
Because there's somebody that needs that, and that's the purpose of these people giving it away.
Exactly. And the thing is that a little over 2 years ago, when I had a heart attack a little bit over 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm fine. Yeah, but I had an arrhythmia, and it was a minor heart attack. And you know, I didn't ask for anything from anybody. You know, nobody gave me money. Luckily, I have money. I have a big 401k. And but the thing is that, you know, I didn't beg from anybody. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people, oh, you should start a only whatever that thing is, whatever that thing's called. To get. No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, and but it was a crazy time. And I was out of work. I was out of work for like 3 months. You know, and but luckily I was financially okay. But people do go through these things, these crises, you know, many
Yeah.
times, you know. So it just makes me sick that people that go through these things don't ask for anything, but people that fake them get money. That's what makes me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like they sitting up here gaming the system. Like he's like, if y'all don't watch, yeah, but
Yo,
you know people are gonna watch because they want to see you crash out. They want to see
that
what's the end game of all this. Like,
that stuff was crazy. I don't know if you've ever had a near death experience. I don't know if you ever had one or not. You
no.
sound No, it was wild. Like you're literally like you feel yourself like lifting, you know. It was the craziest thing ever. And I'm just like, yo, I don't want to go, you know. And I was at the time I was only 46, you know. I'm like, no, you know, and I was able to stay. But you know, people go through these things. They go through these different kinds of stuff, and it was hyper stress and stuff like that.
Yeah.
High
And
blood
it's like
pressure.
people have
Yeah,
traumatic instances and plugging through it. You
yeah.
know,
I
they might get
wasn't.
assistance here and there, but
Yeah,
he having a whole pity party online.
exactly. And he's making believe that he's in peril, but he's not. You know what I'm trying to say? He's
Yeah, all
placating.
to get around him not
He's
working.
making believe. And brother, put a shirt on, please. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Every
on, man.
time his girl leaves, he take the shirt off. He walked around for like that for like 3 days. She went to the house, he took the shirt off. He hot.
Yo.
But
Yeah.
she has a OnlyFans. They have like 4 or 5 different. He has social medias, and then she has social medias, and then he has
And
her
you're
out
telling me,
doing that.
so they got,
yeah.
so they both have multiple accounts, multiple cell phones. They're in a
He
nice
has a cell
backyard.
phone. He has a cell phone. They have a laptop, the Xbox. Yeah.
And they're in a nice ass backyard, but they're homeless, living in a tent. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
They have up a GoFundMe. I think they have more than one because I remember it being 1,000 and something in there, and it's only 600. So I think they have more than one, or they might have had to start it over if somebody got it struck. But they say they want an RV and a tiny home in the end, and they're saving up towards that goal, but it really doesn't look like it.
If
And you spend
anybody gives,
$500 a month on groceries.
if anybody gives them money, they should get a slap. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, come on now.
This is
You know?
not the first scammer that we have seen over here, and you will not believe the ridiculous stuff. Who is calling me from Texas?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? Calling me all smooth, sounding like Barry White, talking about how you doing. Who is this calling me from Texas? But y'all, I gotta shut it down now. Prestige is finally calling me, so I gotta work on his profile. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Because I've been trying to get a hold of him for months. But I will talk to y'all later. Thank you, Mike, for coming up, and hope to see you again. This is TripCTreehouse, where we're always swinging, and we're out.